It was the kind of night when even the streetlights seemed afraid to glow. Rain pressed against the windows, pooling on the edge of the road. The air was thick, heavy with wind. Somewhere in that darkness, a little girl stepped out of her home and walked into a storm. Her name was Asha Degree. She was 9 years old. In the early hours of February 14th, 2000, in the small town of Shelby, North Carolina, Asha's parents woke to find her bed empty. The covers were neatly folded. Her backpack was gone, and so was she. No sign of forced entry, no note, just silence, and the sound of rain on the roof. Asha Degree was born on August 5, 1990. To Harold and Aquila Degree, a hard-working couple who raised their children with structure, faith, and discipline. They didn't allow internet access. The kids had no cell phones, no online distractions. They went to church, did their homework, and stayed close to home. Asha was described as bright, cautious, and independent. The kind of child who kept her room tidy, made good grades, and followed rules. She wasn't the type to run away, but on that February night, something changed. The day before, February 13th, had started normally. Asha attended Sunday school, went to her basketball game in the afternoon, and then returned home. Her team lost that day, a rare defeat that upset her deeply. Her coach and family said she cried afterward, disappointed in herself. That evening, a storm rolled in, thunder, lightning, and rain. The power flickered off in the Degree home around 9 p.m. The family went to bed early. At 12:30 a.m., Harold came home from his second shift. He checked on his children. Both were sound asleep. At 2:30 a.m., he looked in again. Asha was still in her bed, under the covers. But by 6:30 a.m., when her mother went to wake her, Asha was gone. By 6:45 a.m., the Degree family called police. Within hours, officers and neighbors fanned out through the neighborhood, calling her name. But the storm had washed away almost every trace. Then, witnesses began to come forward. Between 3:30 and 4:15 a.m., multiple drivers saw a small figure walking along Highway 18, wearing light clothing and a backpack, in the pouring rain. One driver even turned around to check on her. But when he did, the girl ran off into the woods. That was the last confirmed sighting of Asha Degree. The search was massive. Dogs, helicopters, hundreds of volunteers. But the storm had erased tracks and scent. Police questioned family, friends, teachers. No red flags. Her parents passed polygraphs. There was no evidence of abuse, neglect, or family conflict. For days, the community combed fields, woods, and drainage ditches. Then, 2 days later, investigators found a few small items near a shed off the highway, a hair bow and some candy wrappers that matched what Asha had at home, but no sign of her. Time passed, theories multiplied. Had she been lured away? Did someone stop and take her? Or did she run off and vanish into the woods? No one knew. A year later, a construction worker clearing land off Highway 18 found something strange. Inside a plastic bag, Asha's backpack, wrapped carefully, buried in the soil. It was confirmed to be hers, but where it was found, 30 miles north of her home, made no sense. That area was along the route witnesses had seen her walking. The contents of the backpack were never fully revealed, but investigators described it as neatly packed, like someone had planned a trip, or someone else had repacked it afterward. The FBI joined the case in 2000. Posters went up across North Carolina, and Asha's photo, a shy smile framed by braids, became a symbol of innocence lost. Years passed with little progress. Then, in 2004, a new lead surfaced. A prison inmate claimed he knew where Asha was buried. He led investigators to a site in Burke County, but after days of digging, nothing was found. In 2016, another inmate came forward saying he'd heard someone brag about disposing of Asha's body after picking her up along the highway. Again, no physical evidence followed. In 2020, the FBI released a new age progression image showing what Asha might look like at 30 years old. They also announced new evidence, a book and a New Kids on the Block t-shirt believed to be linked to her case, items found near her backpack. But the puzzle remains unsolved. Every year, on Valentine's Day, Asha's family holds a walk. The Walk for Asha. They start at their home and walk the same route she took that night, ending near the spot where she was last seen. They've done it for over 2 decades. Harold and Akila still believe their daughter is alive. They say they can feel it, that she's somewhere out there, waiting to be found. The case of Asha Degree is one of those mysteries that lives between reality and dream. A child's secret journey into darkness that no one can explain. She didn't leave because of abuse. She didn't have internet friends or outside influence, and she didn't take much with her. So why? Why would a 9-year-old walk into the storm? Some say she was sleepwalking. Others believe she was groomed by someone she met at basketball or church, though no evidence ever proved that. And others think she planned to run away after losing her game, wanting to prove something or punish herself, but never made it far. But the truth has remained hidden in the rain. "25 years later, her case is still open. The FBI and Cleveland County Sheriff's Office continue to receive tips. In 2020, they confirmed they are pursuing specific leads based on physical evidence, but have not released details publicly. And somewhere, in the collective memory of Shelby, North Carolina, the image of a small girl walking alone in the rain still haunts those who saw her. Maybe Asha knew where she was going, or maybe she thought she did, but no one ever saw her again. If you have any information about the disappearance of Asha Degree, please contact the FBI Charlotte Field Office at 704-67-26100 or the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office at 704-484-4822. You can also submit a tip anonymously to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800 the lost 1-800-843-5678. If you believe stories like this matter, if you believe every missing person deserves to be found, and every question deserves an answer, subscribe to this channel. We tell the stories others stop talking about.